Hi, we're Dan and Kayleigh, two travel vloggers from south of Sydney.
Recently, we went on a short road trip to Victoria with our Whippet Suki, and we stayed in a beautiful Airbnb.
We vlogged part of this trip and decided to share it here on our YouTube channel.
We hope you all enjoy the videos.
In my car, we were drowning in the clock on the dashboard. The alarm, it was sounding. We said this isn't goodbye. They said we're too young for this.
Can't go on a road trip without a morning coffee.
And it's time to go to Melbourne. You ready, Sue? She's not sure yet.
Everything black, white, the fall was frozen, lights, December never came.
We have just made a quick stop at one of the parks in Wodonga. We are halfway to Melbourne, and we tend to make these stops when we're with Suki because she really does need a chance to stretch her legs. So we tend to take her for a little walk, either in Albury or Wodonga, and really just kind of get her outside for a little while. She tends to hold off with eating, which is sometimes a good thing throughout the day because she is prone to vomiting in the car if we go through too many bends. But she's usually pretty good on the drive to Melbourne. I think because it's such a straight road, she doesn't usually have an issue. It is a beautiful hot day today, so we are just going to enjoy some lunch in the park and then get going to Melbourne.
It always comes back. I fell asleep looking in your eyes. You were caught up in my heart and dancing in my head. There was gold dust and morning light, and we promised we would never leave in our bed. You said this isn't goodbye. They said we're too young for this, but not too young to forget. I remember everything, days, nights, slow erosion. Sometimes I think it was all a dream. It always comes back in slow motion. In slow motion, it always comes back. In slow motion, it always comes back. I remember everything, wildfires before explosion.
We have finally made it to Melbourne. And Suki really wants us to get out of the car now. How do you feel after the 8-hour drive?
Exhausted.
It's always a long drive, but we're about to head into the Airbnb and show you guys around. Well, this place is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. This is probably one of the nicest Airbnbs we've stayed in Melbourne, and we've stayed in a lot, and a lot of them have been really nice, but this is just so beautifully set out and really reasonable for the time we're actually spending here. We're spending about 9 days here in Melbourne, so it's just really great. There's even like a little yard outside where Suki can run around, and if you have kids, they would have a very fun time here because there's like a cubby house out there even, and I just think that's really cool for such a sweet little Airbnb to have that. And of course, our favorite thing ever, coffee machine.
We've just picked up some dinner for the night from Schnitz, and we've just come down to the Heidelberg Gardens, and we're just going to sit down here and have our food and enjoy this weather. It's so nice outside. I think it was like 30 degrees in Melbourne today, probably like 7 or 7:30, something like that. The weather is still so nice, so we're just going to enjoy it while we can. After this, we'll probably head back to our Airbnb and just have a really chilled out night. The long drive today is really exhausting and just takes a lot out of you. So we'll start doing some fun things tomorrow. Suki just trying to sell you food.
It's chicken. I can't blame her. Hello, sweet girl. Is it great? Get your dogs a portable mat.
Floating outside of my body, fearful, but I know you've got me like a kite connected to a string.
Next time on Wanderwalkers,
We visit the beautiful mountain town of Warburton
where we take an incredible walk along the river with Suki.
and check out what this town has to offer.
Don't forget to like and also subscribe to see all of our future travel vlogs.
Thanks for watching.